This meeting is being recorded.
Silent.
Hello, very good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible. If someone
Yes,
can,
you are, Mahima.
thank you so much. Myself, Mahima, and on behalf of the Analytics team and our partner Ecubix Smart Solutions, I warmly welcome you to today's virtual Roundtable 2025 on the topic Digitally Empowering Pharma Sales with Ecubix SFA, aligning field operations with strategic business goals. Before we begin, just a few housekeeping guidelines. Firstly, please stay on mute while the speakers are presenting or speaking. We'll have a dedicated Q&A session after the panel. During the Q&A, kindly raise your hand, unmute yourself, turn your video, introduce yourself with your name, company, and designation, and then please share your question. So, starting with, I would like to reintroduce our partner, Ecubix Smart Solutions. Trusted by the pharma industry across 30 plus countries, Ecubix revolutionizes sales force automation by simplifying and optimizing sales management. Their cutting edge technologies help align sales operations with organizational goals, enable real time data driven decision making, and enhance productivity through automation and analytics. So let's begin with our keynote session, which will set the tone for today's dialogue. We are delighted to welcome our distinguished speakers from Ecubix Smart Solution. Firstly, Mr. Devin Nathwani, Sales Head, and Mr. Siddharth Vyas, Senior Manager. They will be speaking on the topic Aligning Pharma Sales with Digital Future. Over to you, Mr. Devin and Mr. Siddharth.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So I am really delighted to welcome you all for today's roundtable conference. And myself, Devan Nathwani, heading sales at Ecubix. So it's really great to see many passionate professionals, all of us working towards one common goal, that driving excellence and growth in pharma sales. The topic of today's discussion, aligning field operations with strategic business goals. This topic is, I can say that, really close to my heart. In today's highly competitive and changing pharmaceutical landscape, data-driven decision, agility, and transparency are no longer optional. They are essential for survival and success. Over the past 15 years, we have been on journey leveraging our Salesforce automation to streamline processes, improving visibility, and most importantly, empower our teams on the ground. Today, we won't just been talking theory, right? We'll be sharing real stories and real results of how the tool has made the tangible difference in performance, productivity, and customer engagement. Yeah. So, in our journey from last 15 years, right now we are associated with more than 250 pharma companies. They are using our different solutions. More than 35,000 active users are on our platform and doing their daily transactions. Few of the, you can say that best things, right? Our 98% tickets resolved within our SLA. So that is, you can say that it is an achievement. We are having more than 8 languages in our software. We are having more than 8 languages, right? And more than 32 countries right now we are working. And we have very robust infrastructure as far as server security and data redundancy is concerned. To talk regarding our clients, I would like to highlight See, these are our clients: Aris Life Sciences, Corona, Saffron Formulation, Serum Institute, Warren Remedies. It's a sister concern company of Indoco, MSN Laboratories, where we are working with more than 32 countries. For our Fusion Healthcare, Alnish, Converge, Uniza, right? Many clients are there. This is just a glimpse. For our other division, we are also working with Cadila Pharmaceuticals, Dr. Reddy's, Ajanta Pharma, Zydus. These are our pharma clients. Other than that, we are also working with Adani and ONGC and many more big clients. So I would like to just hand over this presentation to Siddharth. Siddharth will take it further.
Yeah, thank you, Devin, for warm introduction. So, team, we would like to introduce about the today's agenda, that is aligning field operation with strategic business goal. So, for that, we can say right now the pure basic understanding of each and everyone is what is SFA tool. If you ask anyone, they will say these two things: Salesforce automation tool are designed to streamline process and enhance productivity. Apart from that, second thing they usually do: manage daily tasks, track performance, and easy monitoring for strategic activities. This is a common understanding of each and everyone right now. We can say a basic understanding. But actually, what's the new about the SFA? Concentrating on the basic thing, what's the new about the SFA, right? So we'll go through one by one. First, upmost thing is it should be easy to use and configurable. Now, today's era is AI generated era. We are not going forward to the AI right now, but the basic thing which I would like to highlight, which all of should be aware and all of should also know, that it is a base thing that is must. Now everyone say it's a easy to use, but actually, is it easy to use, easy to operate, easy to analyze, easy to monitor? This thing always having a question in our mind. Apart from that, one more thing, that is a configurable. Now what does that mean? Easy to use, easy to operate, but for that each and every one it might be a different. So for an example, if the lower level is there, if the lower level employees, field representatives are there, what does they need? They need easy to entry, easy to analyze their own reports. For manager level, what they need how my team is performing, how my overall enhancements are there, overall achievements are there, that things they would like to monitor. And for the HON management, what they want as some things must be available in the system. Just for an example, we required sales to be entered by 5th or 7th. So we can say each and every tool having certain things, but what needs to be configured, it is always a business need. So we can say easy to use and configurable, what configuration required, that must be available. Second thing, scalable. Now, first, upmost priority. Second, futuristic priority. What does that mean? It might happen whatever Salesforce automation tool you are using, it might be a bunch of tool. For an example, it might be having a Salesforce automation, distribution software, HRMS, BI, and other software connectivity might be there, or all-in-one software might be there. Or it might happen you have purchased, or you do have one SFA tool which you need to integrate with different tools as well. So for that as well, connectivity required, interconnected software, which will give again relate to the ease of use. So future ready, scalable, we can say. Nowadays many AI enhancement is happening, many new tools are appearing. So is your SFA is ready for that scale? Is any of the SFA is expanded up to industry needs or not? So these are the most common things which we know, but it is diluted in day-to-day basis of operations. Third point, detail analysis. Now I would like to add few more things over here. Apart from that, written points, handy news report, manager specific reports, performance analysis, and quick analytical report. Everyone needs a certain reports which is useful for him. Now, for an example, if suppose to my manager or my director asks me certain report, so I have to build it and then share to my manager, right? So it's a time consuming. What if certain reports are there which I can rebuild myself? For an example, whatever fields are required, I can rebuild it and share it to my manager, save it, next time I can use it. Second, on day-to-day operation or monthly or quarterly meeting, what we are using, we do have performance report. We do have meetings, quarterly meetings are there or 6 monthly meetings are there. So for that, no need to provide any specific admin day or any other day to create a report. Third thing, handy news report. What does that mean? If I am a particular representative, so what on the spot reports I required? As a manager, what things I require? No need to go for other web platform. All things are available in mobile app. That should be a basic need and comfort zone for me, right? And the fourth point I would like to highlight, that is post support services. Now over here, what does that post support services mean? First will be the query resolution. Whatever queries you are raising, that would be resolved. Apart from that, whatever calls you are doing, that calls are answered and your point are discussed. Apart from that, every monthly sessions, for an example, it might happen you are using few modules. Afterwards, you want to use new module. Otherwise, whatever new joinees are there, or there is someone who is assigned to you for your help day-to-day basis, and he is not aware about the software. So how kind of services you receive, that monthly sessions will be organized. Apart from that, what's new upcoming features or what is enhanced, that things are there. And most important thing right now we can discuss about the post support services, that industry knowledge. Now for an example, if we say prescription, if we say RCPA, if we say POB, tech savvy guys might have knowledge about the product, but industry knowledge is that thing which you do not need to give understanding on that. So these are the new trend we can say for the post support services. Now moving forward to the why Ecubix. Now over here, as already Devan told, that 250 plus customer, 32 plus countries, plus we have already added 3 more, 35 countries. Apart from that, 250 plus customers are there. Now implementation rating as well as the customer satisfaction index we have mentioned over here. Why Ecubix? We do have one ecosystem, sales growth ecosystem we do have, where we can have all-in-one software. We can say Salesforce automation, which is we usually say as a field reporting software. Scan secondary, which is AI/ML based sales management software. DMS, that is distribution management system. Human resource, HRMS and payroll. And last, business intelligence, which is a dashboard for directors and higher level designated people. So this all tool combined makes a ecosystem, which is sales growth ecosystem. Now, one more thing. We have created Ecubix in such a way, we have targeted 3 different audience for us. Now, tool would be useness for all these would be unique. For an example, if lower level and field teams are there, so what they need, easy to enter the data, quick reports, which is handy in use for him. Apart from that, whatever operational activity, whether it's a planning, visit, secondary, support, RCPA, expense claim, and analytical reports, all can be viewed within single application. They don't need to go to the web. We do have web similar kind of application there, they can go and review. But ease of useness. Second, manager and HO administrative people. Now, what they want proper monitoring. How my team is working, what are the call average, what are the coverage, what are the sales report for all team, what are the high performing headquarters or low performing headquarters, that kind of data. So managers and HO having review, monitoring, controlling and approval scenarios. And the third topmost
all are able to view the slides or not? Can you please just confirm?
Okay, Prakash.
Yes, but
Next.
it is something like in the half
Uh,
page divided into
Divin,
two parts.
हाँ slide show बंद कर दे okay अच्छा.
yeah.
We are seeing only the first slide, that is management team
Yeah.
work and
Just
all. Next slides unable to see.
okay, just a minute, please.
Slide show बंद कर दे. Escape कर दे चले.
You can change the mode. You can change in full screen mode.
Just a minute, please.
Yeah, Marjorie to देखा. No, fine, I think.
Yeah, are we able to see now?
Yes, you can just
Yes,
switch
now
on
you
to
can
the
do the full
slideshow.
screen.
Full, yeah, perfect.
Okay, so we were at the field team manager and HO, and I will quickly go through the different slides as well.
This is in the slide mode. You can just make it a full screen. It's looking at the slide text.
Text nothing there.
With slide changer, you can put it on a full screen. Yeah,
Yeah, now it's okay.
Now it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Siddharth. Yeah, we can start.
क्या अभी आपको स्टॉक में ज्यादा क्या है?
Yeah, मैंने stop किया था. Now is it okay?
It is coming in the two parts, current page and next page. Next slide.
You click on slide, it's slide show. Then it will be good. Slide show.
Yes, here only in the bottom you can.
Slide.
Yes, you can click in the bottom, na slide mode. Yes.
Make it slideshow, no?
I make it slide
already
show,
done
then
that.
we will be able to do it.
So on the top right,
Slide.
left.
No issue, you can continue with that also.
Okay.
We are able to see.
Okay, yeah. So quickly go through what about the SFA nowadays trend. So as we have already discussed that easy to use and configurable. What does that mean? That easy to operate, analyze and monitor, and as per your business need, it should be configurable. After that, we have already discussed the scalable, how our softwares will be interconnected with each and everyone. Connectivity with any other software. For an example, any tool you are using that can be connected with any other tool, which is distribution management system, HR and payroll, BI, right? Future ready scalable. Now trend is going different towards the AI and other tools. So is your softwares are scalable or not? That is also a major query. And apart from that, extended up to industry needs. What are the industry needs, upcoming needs are there that also can be catered over here. Now, detailed analysis, handy news report as per the designation wise, what are the handy news report for them? Managerial specific reports, performance analysis, quick analytical reports, all these reports can be useful for each and everyone. And post support services, whatever calls you are having, whatever queries or mails you are doing, that all be resolved within a given SLA time. Apart from that, monthly sessions for engaging team. What's new feature, what things you are getting in nowadays for future enhancement. And the most important thing is industry knowledgeable team. Now this one we can also say a differentiator, because if you say about the POB, if you say tool program, if you say MR, ASM, RSM, these terminologies will not be able to understand by each and every technical guy. So industry knowledge means you can have a competitor advantage over that as well. Now for the same, we consider it as a why Ecubix. So already, as Devan told, that 35 country, 250 customer, 35,000 plus user. And we also keep the record of implementation rating after each and every implementation and customer satisfaction index. Moving forward to we do have all-in-one software that we can say as a combination, it is as a sales growth ecosystem. So Salesforce automation, SFA, scan secondary, distribution management system, HRMS, and business intelligence. So all these tools combined makes a ecosystem. So as I was discussing on this particular slide, that each and every entity having a separate workflow. For an example, this particular SFA tool is created in such a manner that field team has its easiness to use. For an example, whatever daily basis work he is doing, he can do in proper manner. Afterwards, whatever hand in use reports are there, whether it's a two plan visit, secondary support, RCPA, apart from then expense claim and reports, all these things he can use in mobile app itself. No need to go to the web. There are a provision, but he can use in the mobile app. Second, managers and HO administrative people. So for the managers and HO, reviewing, approving, and all other things. For an example, analytical reports for whole that territory, assigned territories, multiple territories, their coverage, all these things they can easily manage. And topmost management and owners. So benefit of this having, they can have the broader view, organization level view. So there is one use case I would like to showcase for particularly management and owners and as well as the country heads that will be helpful on this all details. Moving forward, how we get the benefit if we are using an ecosystem, if we are having few these discussed things over here. So it will redirect to our main agenda, aligning field operation with strategic business goal. So after having all detail, what benefits we are having? One, time allocation, focusing on actual activities, which saves the time. Data analysis on hand, informed decision. So whatever decision we are taking, that any territory sales is decreasing, we can have the decision on that. We can have the analysis and proactive strategy. So for an example, gifting and sampling strategy, you would like to create campaigning strategy, you would like to create, you have data on your hand. So all these things as a combined, your task will be automated and you have the enhanced sales performance. One success story that I was discussing is that, so implemented, one of our customer has already implemented Ecubix SFA. There are 35 countries it's working, and the benefit is that they can have a organization level view. All countries data they can view at a glance. What is happening, what things are there, what are the call average, what would be a doctor's call, what are the important campaigns running. So their challenges is like they, before combining these all things, they have few manual reporting data. For an example, country head having multiple countries under them. So they have to visit separately and they have to get the data and merge it and share it to everyone. Apart from that, inconsistent reporting. So country head is coming. So many times happen that field employees are actively working. Afterwards, he goes for the another country. They usually delay in reporting. So intentionally or intentionally, these tasks are doing over there. So that challenge was there. Afterwards, the centralized SFA we have implemented where within a click they can change. We have the dashboard for that. They can have the analysis of a visit coverage report and call average report as well. So result on that, 20% of administrative tasks are reduced and they have overall monitoring. If we talk about the other success stories, so you can say world's 5th largest vaccine manufacturing company says all field employees are using reporting application. So before that, they were not using any application. They are doing a manual work. So after using Ecubix SFA, they have all employees are reporting. Second thing, 700 plus field user company says all India expense claim can be processed within 6 to 7 days. Now they have one problem that their expense claim runs for month. Because why? Because they have to check thoroughly. They don't have any proper checking. So they have to thoroughly check all those things. So using Ecubix SFA, the claim process is in 6 to 7 days. Next, one of the leading dermatologics company says we got same day reporting and report visibility. So before that, they were using also manual reporting, so they don't have idea about all same day reporting and report visibility. So when they meet, they have the reports. And 500 plus user company says for each and every claim review and approval, 5 to 10 minutes are saved. A classic scenario where if certain count is less for the visit, they deduct the money for that particular claim. So it's a very small enhancement, but its impact is huge. So this kind of, as I already told, configurations for the business need, configuration as per the company needs, all these things we have already performed. Now all these basic things we have already done. So I would like to run one next what? I would like to run this video. Let me know if you are able to hear.
हमारे सूत्रों से हमें जानकारी प्राप्त हुई है कि क्यूबिक्स इतनी रिसर्च, एआई टूल्स और ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग करके क्यूबी का निर्माण कर रहा है, एजेंट क्यूबी। I am Agent QB, not just a mascot. I am the Ladla of Ecubix. My goal is to reach out every pharmaceutical company in the planet with my entire Ecubix product suite.
Yeah, that's a futuristic that we were discussing. So next RT will be on this AI, but right now we just introduce this. So thank you. Over to Shifa.
Thank you, Mr. Devin and Mr. Siddharth, for such an insightful session. Your perspectives on how technology is shaping the future of pharma sales were truly enlightening. Now, moving ahead, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Amit Singh, founder Ecubix Smart Solution, for a very important session.
Sorry,
Sifa. He's a founder director of Saffron Formulations.
Noted, sir. So he'll be sharing his views on unified support from Ecubix for analytical reports. Over to you, Mr. Amit.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Well, Shifa, I believe this screen sharing is disabled. If you can just allow us.
Sure, sir. You can check now.
Is it visible to everyone now?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Not it.
Is it coming now? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can see you, Devin, but somehow I believe screen is not.
Can you please share us that presentation again? So
If Amit, if you are sharing that, that might be option of content only as a background. So can you please select content so that that screen will
I
be
have
visible?
done that actually.
Okay. Chat disabled. Just a minute.
When I'm sharing the entire screen, it is not going through. It's getting hanged, it seems.
sir, can you please just quickly email so we can show here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are able to see your screen.
Yes.
Yeah, screen is visible.
Okay, fine. Well, thanks, Siddharth and Devin. I will just talk from the perspective of a young company. We are the young company and we are operational since last 9 years. And we, at the start, there were so many challenges at that point of time. The first major challenge was the hierarchy structuring. And especially those times we were having the manual things and our employee mapping were not correct, and looking into the dynamic environment of the pharma industry, the people were coming and the attrition was also there at that point of time. So major challenge was the entire mapping of the entire field force. Then obviously those times when we started with the manual reports, and we were sending the Excel formats to our team members and they were filling it up and they were sending back to us. And then analysis of those reports were not feasible because we were having the good field size that point of time. Around 200 people were working with us to start, and it took hell of the time to analyze and just maintaining the records into the Excel formats and everything. And obviously when we do manual things, they are much more prone to errors. And because of these reasons, we were getting the inadequate or incomplete analytical insights. Our head office teams were really trying hard those times to get the proper reports, and then they can analyze it well, and then we can take some dynamic decisions, or you can say the proactive decisions. So what we were looking at that time, some integrated solution which can align the entire field force along with the head office, which can increase our operational efficiency, which can take us to the smooth operations, which can bring the systems at place, which can enhance our productivity and streamline our entire process. So Ecubix gave us the solutions. One, their entire platform is mobile and web-based, and best part is that their dashboard is very dynamic. We can get good amount of information from their dashboards. Then the analytical reports are very comprehensive, and we can always take some insights from those reports, and we can take the actions accordingly. They are having the customizable report.
Amit sir, your screen is not visible, huh? Sir.
Again it is not.
Normal meeting.
Oh. That time it came, no, you said?
Oh, yeah, it's not visible yet.
No.
Alter tab, if it work, just press Alter tab.
No, it's not there. It's not happening. When I'm doing the share screen option, no, it is not opening up.
So Siddharth, I think you can check from your end that
Yeah.
have you allowed it or not?
No, I believe the first slide point came now.
Just a minute.
It has come now? No.
No, it's not visible yet. I'm sharing this screen. Just a minute.
Shall I send the presentation to you and?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Amitji, just share it and you can continue so that I'll just share the screen.
Yeah.
Devin, please check the mail.
Yes.
Sorry for inconvenience, everyone.
Share old presentation.
This is what called as a technical glitch.
Yes, got it. Continue. Yeah, we are just. Oh, yes, pardon. On the side.
Open. Okay. निखिल આવે છે નિખિલજી ને આમાં કરી બીજું નહીં ઓન કરી લઉં છું.
Devin, it's not happening, is it?
Yeah.
Happening.
Now can you see that? No.
No, we are not receiving yet. I'll just open your PPT, just a minute. Yes, is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, it is visible.
Hello.
You
Fine.
can
Madam,
continue.
Shall we start?
Yes,
can
yes.
you
If you can put into the screen this slideshow mode.
Yes.
Okay. So what I was talking about, that the challenges we faced at the point of the start, and as I mentioned, the major challenge was the employee mapping and total integration of and the alignment of the field force along with the head office and the systems to be at placed, the productivity, the operational efficiency, and running a smooth operations. So solution which Ecubix gave it to us. They gave us the detailed sales reports. From there, from those sales reports, we can analyze the data well in advance and the timely action, or you can say the productive decisions we could take. And the important point, our entire hierarchy came or got aligned. The proper employee mapping was there, the clear-cut hierarchy understanding was there. In spite of the multiple divisions now, we are still having the perfect system at place, and we have integrated the HRMS, we have integrated distribution software, the everything what Ecubix has offered to us. I will just take you through the couple of things, the couple of dashboards. You can say that what are the things which we are using in our organization. Can you go to next slide, please?
Just a minute.
I believe you have opened the previous one.
Yeah, that old one I have opened. Just a minute, please. Navi.
These are the various data points which we are doing it. Apart from the employee code creation and mapping, we can map it along with the stockist, along with the new headquarters, access station. We can create the product muster, entire, whether the new product shifting to any other division. Lot many things you can do here. Then the customer detail and updation. So many data points are there which speaks about a specialty area, whatever it is. Then sales data analysis, you talk about primary sale analysis, secondary sales, then primary versus secondary. And these are the blue color ones, the actual data points. And when you enter into the Ecubix system, it will take you through the much detailed information. We can get the brand wise sales, stockist wise brand wise sales, and everything as on record, head of the headquarter wise, ABM wise, regional manager wise, zonal basis, divisional basis, on monthly, quarterly, yearly, the trends, everything. You can do the brand wise tracking along with the customer also. Then very important tool, decision support system. Here you can integrate, as we are using the different distribution software now, but we can easily integrate into the Ecubix. So we can get the target versus our primary sale versus our secondary sale. So all the systems are integrated, and accordingly we can take the decisions on that. Growth trends, achievement, again, we can, very important point, the inventory management we can do from this particular DSS support system. Then doctor-wise, the customer-wise, the total coverage, the average of the individual employee, the doctor coverage, headquarter-wise coverage data, then about their input distribution report, leave report. So many things are there at place. Very important thing, these days people are very smart and sometimes they skip the calls, they do the false reporting. Now they cannot do that as we are doing the geotagging, which enables us to timely and location-wise tracking of each and every field employee. We can get the headquarter time, when he started the calls, and by what time he is ending the day work. Each and everything is geotagged and on the timely basis. Then missed report we can get, employee activity performance data. In a nutshell, we can get the so many insights from the manager's point of view, from the head office perspective, everything. Input utilization report, you can track at length. You talk about the small inputs, you talk about the samples. If you are running any special brand campaigns, then also you can track them, each and every activity. Next, please. In Siddharth's presentation, one company said that it will take hardly 6 to 7 days for the expense claim and this thing, a smooth function processing of the expenses. It's a very handy system. Employee expense claims and tracking for all the months we can track, and for the current month, it's a very fast processing can be done with the help of their system. So benefits of implemented solutions. This enables us for better decision making through insightful analytics. It enhances your team performance. If people are able to analyze the data, then this can easily give you the better sales forecasting as well as the production planning. Increase efficiency and accessibility with downloadable sales report. In fact, their reports are customizable also. You can give your own Excel formats and ask them that we need such kind of data in future. They are going to create those particular formats inside the system, and ultimately you can get every month the ready reckoner of the entire data. Data accuracy is there, the data transparency is there, and overall there is an improved organizational clarity and employee alignment. We are having the designation-wise accessibility also for each and every hierarchy. We can take the proactive decisions accordingly. So, in a nutshell, we are really happy for using the Ecubix software, and thanks to the Ecubix team for providing such a wonderful platform.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So
I'm sorry
even
guys, somehow.
yeah. So even after hurdles, it was so informative session. Thank you, Amitji, for your valuable inputs.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Shifa, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Amit, for that comprehensive perspective on how unified support can enhance artificial efficiency. And next, we move to our panel discussion on theme, that is collaboration, support, and sales transformation. Our panel will be moderated by Mr. Siddharth Vyas, Senior Manager Ecubix, and we are privileged to have with us a stellar lineup of speakers. That is Mr. Yagiz Edemir, Director Digital and IT from AstraZeneca, Ms. Pratiti Bakshi, Associate Director Global Lead for Content and Marketing Excellence, Digital Transformation from GSK Pharma, Ms. Viral Pandya Vaidya, Senior General Manager Business Operations Group, Lupin Limited, Mr. Nikhil Vani, Country Head International Business Zambia from Indico Remedies. So over to you, Mr. Siddharth.
Yeah, thank you. So, Mr. Yagis, so first, let's start with Mr. Yagis.
Hello.
Over to you, Mr.
Can you
Yagis.
say?
being with you guys. So I've been in pharma sectors for about 15 years, more than 15 years, and heavily had the opportunity to see the overall transformation since early 2010s. And basically, today I want to share some experiences and real-time observations at the same time during the course of this transformation. Basically, you would all remember the pandemic period and how things change. Of course, there are some cliches that everyone is aware of, but when we look at how it impacted our sector, of course, in one day, we had to be starting engaging with the customers digitally. And basically, despite the fact that there were some enablements from a digital channel standpoint at the Salesforce end, unfortunately, nobody was ready to get leverage and leverage out of the platforms and also continue to deliver the same quality messages to the customers. And of course, it helped us to some extent. But when we look at today, we are observing a significant switching back to the before pandemic conditions, where Salesforce continues to become the pivotal way of engaging the customers, the HCPs, and also highlighting the underlining messages. That's why I think companion digital channels that is used by Salesforce and also the positioning of the Salesforce colleagues becoming more and more important again with the all complexity available. And when we look at the sector, I think we will all confirm that the sector is the rivalries becoming more and more intensifying in today's world. You might have seen some announcements by big pharma companies this week about restructuring, lean decision taking, and also efficiencies. So everyone is pursuing the efficiency opportunities. When it comes to that, I think what Ecubix is offering is invaluable in terms of deploying the efficiency in day-to-day operations and also gaining advancements in terms of performance-related touches and also message deliveries to the respective customer groups. So last but not least, the third pillar that I want to highlight is customers. At the end of the day, everyone is trying to generate a game, create a game, and based on that, they want to be successful. However, sometimes and usually, especially in pharma sector, what I observe, understanding customers is not that prioritized at the maximum capacity. And I think overall, I will relate all those things that I mentioned to the data problem. Data integration is the biggest challenge at pharma. And also when it comes to decision taking, coming up with meaningful insights, I think this is what advertising as well as trying to allocate resources in this area in order to be successful, in order to differentiate from the competitors. So all in all, as we discussed, HCPs expecting personalized engagement and do not want to be disturbed because not a single company is engaging with them during a day. I can also share an interesting insight. Of course, this changes from country to country, region to region. However, overall, face-to-face visit time is less than 3 minutes, less than 5 minutes for sure. But in some cases, it's even under 3 minutes. So you have very limited time to convey your message, and you need to act as a magician manner. So considering all those dynamics, I think having an integrated ecosystem in terms of data is key, and also having relevant systems that are built upon those integrated, clean, and meaningful data would be crucial to win against competition and differentiate against the customers. At the end of the day, with that in mind, I think offering actionable insights to the Salesforce teams in a quick and efficient manner is also key. I also can confirm most of the companies are investigating how they can be different in this aspect. And as we learned from Ecubix senior leaders, I think what they came up with is totally underlining the importance of those challenges, and also coming up with an answer to those inquiries as well. Moving forward, I think whomever would be successful in terms of having a cleansing data, meaningful data, providing actionable insights, because of course you can have very detailed dashboards confirmed. They used to share some Excel reports, but time is key. Time is like money nowadays. That's why I think finding the short paths, efficient ways of reaching data, accessing data, and preferably automated insight generation for to the point decision taking would be the biggest differentiator. I think we are lucky today because AI is also advancing super fast, and integrating AI in the data capabilities we have would be a game changer in the near term to my expectation. And with that in mind, some companies would be able to differentiate themselves exponentially, whereas the ones staying in their status quo probably will even diminish moving forward. So let me pause here. Maybe there is some questions or suggestions. I'd like to hear them as well.
Mr. Yag is very well said about the data integrity, connectivity of the software, and all these things in future days, what we are happening. So it's good to hear about that as well.
Sure, my pleasure.
One more request is that once all panel members discussion is done, we are open for the question and answer, so that all we can have on same page, right? So
I'm all ears to continue to listen to other panelists, and will be at your disposal for the
so thank you for your words. So now next I would like to have mic hand over to Ms. Protiti Bagchi.
Thank you everyone. Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you, Ecubix, for arranging the webinar. I think it has been a really fruitful and learning experience for me as well, and I'm keen to hear from other panelists as well. Just to give you a background, I lead large-scale digital transformation globally at GSK, both from a content and omni-channel perspective. And again, when we say omni-channel, we mean all the resources who are essentially working in the organization in making sales happen, in making business happen. That includes reps, that includes the other channel as well. Now, I think, and thanks, Yagis, for, bringing up one of the very, very key things, which is data. This is, again, something that I love, and I love taking decision based on data as well. And I think that is the essentially that is something that should fuel some of the Salesforce automation and enterprise solutions that we are speaking about as well. But before we get into that, what are the expectations from such an enterprise solution, or what are the business challenges? I think the first and foremost thing that I wanted to highlight is that reps today, even today, right, even when we are talking about digital, we are talking about post COVID era, etc., they are the key channels for sales even today, right? And that's the reality. There is omni channel who is augmenting sales, but field force is kind of the key to get business. And therefore I think everyone here would agree that it makes definite sense to invest in the way that they are working, in the operating model, in how do we optimize their life. So I think the first thing, and this is what I always tell to my team as well, is that let's consider our sales rep as our first customers, right? They are our internal customers. Yes, there are external customers as well, but it is our job to make their lives easy, because their lives are already very tough, right? They work in the field, they work in every weather condition, they're not sitting in AC rooms. So they are the one who are getting business for the company, and therefore whatever enterprise solution, whatever applications we think of, should definitely kind of consider and have that bit of empathy that let's make the life of this person easier, whether it is reporting, whether it is call reporting, whether it's compliance, whether it's data, whether it's expense, whether it's an AI agent really helping them, right? So I just wanted to kind of begin with that, so that every one of us kind of gather to the same thoughts that let us kind of serve them, because they're the one who are getting business. Now I think, again, a big organization like GSK, and again we are hearing a lot about restructuring, etc., that's happening because digital is coming, and there are omni channel strategies that every organization is key to do. There is agentic AI that is being taught about, right? So all a lot of other things is there, but again, I think what's important is that, how do we make the user experience of reps kind of easy? And therefore, I would say that, and thanks, I think Ecubix, and I heard some of the features that, you guys spoke about, which is being mobile friendly, which is being easy for the reps, which is having a simplified user experience, etc., etc. I think one of the things would probably I would want to see in a solution like this is intelligent nudges, because at times we have seen that reps are working in the field, and I feel that an AI driven, again, which is data backed, nudge can actually make the life of a rep so much easier. When, let's say, there is an assistant who kind of gives him or her the next fetch nudge that, okay, this is the call that you should make, this is the email that you should send, and obviously this is all data backed up. So whatever your CRM system is, the system should be intelligent enough to give the nudges, so that the reps can be able to they are able to take the next action very, very quickly, right? And I think the second thing which I would probably say is that omni-channel, again, works great, but often the business problem and the business situations that we've seen in organizations, that uh, that these two things, they work in silos, right? So reps have their own ways of working, they have their own operating model, territory, etc., etc., but they don't necessarily talk to the entire omni-channel plan and strategy that at a brand level might be created. And this often creates a lot of those disparate gaps in the entire system. And again, being a leader in the overall digital transformation, I think data and tech becomes very, very critical for any organization to kind of think that, okay, what's like my next solution, because everything has to be data and tech integrated at the end of the day. So I just wanted to call out that, number one, I think nudges, they are a great source of helping the reps on the next best action. And the second is that if there are smarter ways, if there are AI agents, or if there are other automation solutions which can essentially make the reps and the over omni-channel strategies that has been devised at the brand and the market level kind of talk to each other, so that we can have synergies across the uh, entire ecosystem, and then we can get business benefits more. So I think these are the two thoughts that I want to leave the audience and the panelists with. And yes, I think I'm keen to hear what my other panelists are here to say as well. But thank you again for the opportunity.
Appreciated what you have say, and most again again and again the basic rule, as we are already discussing, is relate to the reps easiness for them and also future ready software. Right now, the next I would like to invite Ms. Viral Pandya. Yes, please.
Yeah, thanks, Siddharth. And I would like to thank you, Ecubix, for arranging this very enlightening and informative panel. And thank you, Yagis and Protiti, for bringing a very relevant point. And I completely echo with you, Protiti, what you said. You know, irrespective of whatever changes happen in pharma market, our front end is always a medical representative. Medical representative is the revenue generator. So, irrespective of whatever technological advancement happens, whether we bring AI, Gen AI, agentic AI, the core of our strategy or whatever initiatives which we are doing right now, our ME has to be at the center point of that. Are we making his life easier? Are we, this solution, is it empowering him, or is it empowering our medical representative to achieve their budget, in increasing their efficiency, facing the customer in a better manner? That has to be the central idea of any SFA system. Now, if you look at the overall, okay, sorry, before we start, I forgot to introduce myself. I lead business operations at Lupin for India business, and it is a larger group, and SFA is one subset of our overall business operation group, and we also lead digital transformation in that. And I've been into industry for last 20 years, and when I look back at the journey of SFA, this has evolved drastically. I mean, if we look at any other function, SFA is one function that has traveled a very long route. The first step when it started into this pharma industry was only to automate the reporting from manual. What Amit was also mentioning, that from manual, the endeavor was to move to automated, so that you have data which is there available into the system. From there, now imagine how it has transformed and traveled. Now we don't look at SFA just as a tool to report. It is a data generation machine. Every second, humongous amount of data which is getting generated. Most of the companies, if we look at right now, are having either tablets, iPads, and the kind of data which is getting generated is very interesting, and it is actually helping to formulate the strategies for the company. In earlier time, we never had any visibility that what is it getting detailed to the doctor, is it right, is the sequence right, and if there is any new update onto any brand or any new research which comes, we had to wait for 3 months, so that when next cycle meeting comes, the visual aids are changed, the information gets updated. Now this is all becoming real time. Whenever there's any new research, any new study, any new market feedback, that can be incorporated into the strategy and communication on real time basis, so that we are sending a appropriate communication to our customers. So one thing which has happened, the customer management or the servicing to the customers is becoming more appropriate and more real time. Number, it has also become user friendly over a period of time. So gone those days where everyone had to, even if it was a system, there was a lot of input and number of clicks which were required were higher. Now, like how we move with the help of geotagging or geofencing, all the administrative processes also, if we look from the point of view of a medical representative, the time also of the admin processes is getting curbed. So they can actually spend more time onto their customer management. So that is one beauty about this technology advancement which has happened onto this SFA platform. Now, in any organization, you know, what is a biggest challenge right now? There is no dearth of data. Earlier, the challenge was that the data was not available. When I look back 20 years ago, the challenge was that we don't know what exactly is happening on the field, whether that doctor has propensity to write, what is the ROI, what is the RCPA data. We never had that kind of a visibility. Now with this, what is happening? We have lot of data available. Any SFA solution which a company is having should have a capability that there's an integrated view. These systems are integrated. We don't run any system in silos, and whatever data is getting generated in the company, which can be beneficial and which can lead to a better decision making, should all be aggregated. So a SFA system should be robust enough to draw a conclusion based on the multiple data points which are available across the various data system, like Protiti was mentioning about omni-channel management. Everything, whether it is omni-channel, whether it is meeting the customer or any other activities or webinars or CMEs, this is all seated presently into some or other silos in the company. For a SFA platform, it is important that there's an integrated view. And before this, Amit was also mentioning that initially they were only 200 people, then they expanded to multiple division. So for one division, it works pretty well. But how about when there is multiple division? Are we having a unanimous view at the company level? That is very important for any SFA platform to have. That how whether the unification of the customer data list is available, how do we aggregate the data, and the KPIs also which are getting monitored are uniform across. It shouldn't happen that one team is looking at one particular data or looking from one particular lens. It brings lot of uniformity across the company, that everyone is monitoring from the same business lens, so that we are aligned to our larger vision. So to sum up, I would say that any SFA platform on today's era, number one, it has to be user friendly. It has to make our medical representative, they should empower our medical representative and not make their life difficult. I mean, the system should not ask them to update multiple formats, add multiple data fields. It should all get auto populated. So number one should be, it should be user friendly. It should make my medical representative's life much more simpler. Number two, it should be an integrated solution. It shouldn't happen that we are asking a medical representative to log in onto this platform for this particular thing, that for detailing and reporting go on this, for viewing the data you go on this particular app, for raising a ticket for any query you use this particular solution. So that shouldn't happen. It should be a seamlessly integrated solution. And third and most important point, what are we doing with the data that is getting generated at the backend? Are we utilizing? So user friendly, integrated, and very good in data analytics. And the nudges which are thrown out of that data analytics should help our medical representative to achieve his objective, his budget. It shouldn't be, see, many times we get so much fascinated with all the updates and new tech which are coming in the market, that we get too fascinated to launch it into our company as well. But is it making sense to our medical rep? What is our objective in launching that? That should be very clear. That feedback should come from medical representative. We shouldn't say that you articulate a detailing for me for a doctor, that we want to run as a Gen AI project. No, it should happen that ask medical rep what is his pain point area. Based on that, solution should be designed. So, in nutshell, number one, user friendly. Number two, integrated. Number three, very good data analytics and nudges should come out of that.
Very well said, Viral. So, heading to this as well, the base you have said that for whom we are doing, that is the most important part. Again and again and again, we are recalling that memory, that we are recalling that base our medical representatives are, right? Now, quickly move forward to the Mr. Nikhil. Yes, over to you.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you, Brand Analytics, as well as Ecubix for bringing all the panelists together. And thanks to Mr. Yagis, Ms. Viral, and Ms. Pratiti for their feedback. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nikhil Vani. I have having the experience of 14 plus years. I've started my career with domestic sales, working as a medical rep, then into domestic marketing, product management team, then international marketing, and now I'm currently working into international sales. So I would just like to take you through the quick PowerPoint presentation. My screen is visible?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, now it's visible.
No, again gone.
Yes.
Yeah, gone.
Is it visible?
It's visible. Yes, visible.
Okay. So, I had already given my introduction. So, what we are expecting through this SFA, that is, purpose is to enable pharma sales teams to leverage digital tools effectively. So that whatever the backend team sits in the office, the marketing team, and even the sales sits, they are working on the sales field force. So they should get out of data out of this SFA tools. The focus is to align field operations with business strategies, whatever the strategies we have designed for the brand development as well as for the country development like this. And key takeaways out of this is insights on digital transformation and operational efficiency. So basically, I would just like to present something about the pharma sales. What was the current landscape? When I started my career as a medical rep, I used to write the paper reporting in GSK, and we used to submit those paper reporting to the other office. So this is where we have the SFA tool has been evolved. Then we have started with the online reporting with the laptop, computers. We used to go to the cyber cafe to do the reporting. And now it's a very user friendly, that is the mobile reporting has started. So what we used to miss with this manual reporting, where there is a always there is a low visibility, then we are missing a lot of opportunities, what insights we are getting through this reporting and through the SFA tools. There's a lack of real-time data for decision making. Also, always there is a market pressure that every there is a new competitor enters in the market with some new product, new formulation, and everything. So we are losing out this market competition. What is the need of this digital transformation? To get the real-time sales insights, improved operational efficiency, and for better alignment of corporate goals, which is always benefits for the field terms as well as the management. How it is beneficial for the field terms, that they used to know how out of my 150 of doctor list, how much doctors I have made in this 1 month, how much I have missed, how much the frequency I have given, so that will help me to achieve my goals. Even at the back end, it will be useful for the management. What we are expecting to the SFA solution highlights, like easy sales tracking, customer engagement activities, performance metrics. It should be a user-friendly mobile interface for field terms, because on field they will not use the laptop and everything. Mobile is always in their hand, so that once they meet the doctor, they can able to report it. Integration with the existing ERP system as well as business systems. What kind of operational efficiency and impact we are expecting over? That is the time saved on manual reporting, improved coverage of the healthcare professionals, as well as data-driven sales insight for better decision making, or whether it is on the brand, whether it is on the country, whether it is on any therapy like that. These are all aligning to field operations with the strategic goals. Linking daily field activities to business outcomes like target achievement, territory coverage. They can able to get all this data on one click, like in terms of the infographic, graphs kind of thing, like customer engagement and retention, data-driven decision making, KPIs, metrics, and to track success. Also ensuring the consistent reporting and performance tracking, supporting expansion into the international market. Like most of the companies now, they are already into the international market. Some new companies are getting entering into the new market, because in international market, that every country has a different dynamics. So with this kind of the digital SFAs, we are expecting that digital tools are essential for modern pharma sales. Field operations align with the strategic objectives, real-time insights, improve efficiency and revenue, also for the adoption of roadmap for pharma teams. Thank you. Thank you, Brand Analytics as well as Ecubix for making this available forum. Thank you.
Thank you for quick and healthy discussion over that. Apart from that, now, as all panel members are already discussed and have their own points, so I would like to have few question answers from the audience. So you can ask anyone if you want, or you can ask a specific person, please, from audience, any question answer you would like to ask. From anyone?
Yeah.
Viral, you are. Yes, please.
I'm
Viral, you are.
Pradeep. I'm from. Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm Pradeep. I'm from British Biology Column, working as a senior marketing manager. And so I wanted to know one more thing because I went to 17 years there into the industry. So I have gone this all SFA, all the parameter. One point is missing by I think nobody addressed till yet. What about this the entrepreneur solution for regarding this trade marketing people? What the bridging with e-commerce and all that? They have only talked about the field peoples, all that. I agree. I do agree with that. But what about the horizon shifting? Now the people have shifted their horizon from this BTL, below the line activation to above the line. How can you breathe between the two peoples? Because some are working then on, as you told, they've reported on the mobile, some are working there, they're reporting on their own and offline mode. So how can you breathe this one? Anything, anybody have any idea? So let me know. I will be happy to listen about that. If not understand, then I can analyze the once again more. And I can share once my idea even also because yeah, I'm traveling somewhere else. That's why I thought that my boss may be direct put down over there. That's why. If it is clear, then it need not to be. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but
Pradeep,
yeah.
are you talking about the POBs which can be done at the
No, no,
retailer level?
no, 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 not
Mhm.
like this.
Mhm.
My question is very simple. What you talk like people are reporting from mobile and people are also going to this doctor, POB, etc., etc., etc. You might have agree with me that now people are doing the OTC kind of business. Okay, they are having vast data. Sometimes the server head down, sometimes some issue will come. Then how we will breathe between the real time, as you told, na? I have listened very carefully to you. The real time data, when coming the real time data of these field people, how can breathe with the real-time data to offline data? Because it's a shifters and the migration of the data is very much, pathetic journey of every people. I do agree with you that doctor part, chemist part, whatever you mentioned over there, it's a very much primary and basic thing. Then you coming the large size of organization because as you told that consumer business, diagnosis business, and lot of business is there. So it is really measurable. It is really countable for them kind of people.
Yes, so I would like to give answer for that. If you are saying that in the rapid, we are in a hurry and we are doing our
A little
task,
echoing.
right? So,
That you are
sorry.
echoing little down, boss. You are echoing little more, I think.
Just a minute. Now is it okay?
Yeah, little better. Yeah, tell me. I can
So
adjust.
I was telling for the OTC market, yes, you are right. They are in a hurry. They have to visit one after another. So for
Correct.
that, nowadays there are online offline application. What does that mean? If the interior areas you are working and you are reporting, that time will be captured and that location will be captured. And afterwards, whenever your representative or the person will be in network area, they can just sync. The only lag is that whenever you are reporting, for an example, 2 p.m. you are reporting 3 p.m. you are reporting, and you are reviewing a report. At that time, you are not able to see the report. But at 6 p.m., if that person is in that area
No,
where
that I
coverage
know.
is
That I
available.
know. Siddha, sorry to interrupt. That I know. My question that key, if he is run with too fast like 25 retailer, ASO, sales officer, is hard to take the photocopies, and he is running without a network, and suddenly he moved into the metro. So there is a communal tunnel. The GPS will
Yes.
take the longitude, latitude of this particular person of the different zone. Okay.
Okay.
This will be a great challenge. It will alter the data. You might have agreed with me. So that is the
No,
assumption. What is
absolutely.
5%? No, this is the
Yes.
5% only. Yeah, 95% rest are assured. Okay. Then you coming the large side data, what I told. If my SO sales officer who is having a capability of 5 or 6 ISR, internal sales represent or whatever everywhere them, Can you able to put the 25 retailer in the same time with photos and all that? Because one photo is taking 3 MB, 4 MB, all that. Can you able to analyze this as rightly told RCP and all that? That much is okay. When you're going the lab at a moment, somehow I'm feeling backlog. That's why I'm asking if anybody having any solution, then I would love to appreciate.
Yes, Pradeep, see, in our organization, we run our SFA not just for our branded business, but even for our consumer healthcare, for our trade generics, for diagnostics, for rehab, for hello, am I audible?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, very much, very much. Please go
Yeah.
ahead.
So, see, with the current kind of technology, we have never faced any problem. Moreover, our app, which is there, it is an offline app. So even if your data, if your mobile network gets if you lose your mobile network, that data gets locally saved onto your device. So probably you'll have to opt in case if network is such big issue, but because as of now in India, internet is not that bigger issue. There'll be few instances, as you said, that you're probably traveling in a tunnel and then you cannot connect, but otherwise then it should not be a problem. If it is an offline solution, it is only required, see, your geo tagging is an offline option, your geo fencing is an online solution. So there's a difference in between both. If you are just pinning a location, that can be done offline also. Like you know that Google also has a offline maps, Apple also has a offline maps. So somewhere I don't think I'm very much clear on the question which you have asked, but each and every company, irrespective of the business that they are
Okay,
present, is
thank you.
possible.
I got all of your answer. I got all of your answer. Thank you for answering this one.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I think I would like to add a few things here. See,
Yes,
means
please.
OTC scenario is a little bit different than a typical ethical marketing, where you rightly said that a rep has to meet around 20-25 customers, right? So in this system, Ecubix, a person can directly just registered visit by clicking means by having a single click. After that, whenever a person is getting free, then entire detailing can be done afterwards. So his visit with, if geo fencing is there, it will be registered in a single click. Right after that, whenever he is free in the evening, he can he can punch the entire detailing of their 20-25 visits, and he can sync the data.
And if we
There is no
have
point
the
of detailing there.
configuration of
There
photograph,
is no point. One more thing. There is no point of
yeah,
detailing. I just wanted to tell that the data accumulation. Okay, they are not detailing. Detailing can be downloaded in a single slide. It can be done in everywhere because we are doing from 2011. That's great. And that I love to hear from you. Only thing is that when you coming this real time implementation or real time extracting the data, somewhere we are in a little behind. That's the thing. You might be agree or may not be. That is the only thing. And a lot of things can be imposed because I not want to love any address, any of the organization, what I love, work for the loved organization. I also gone with the online SFA with Mac model, with Windows model, user experience, very, very good. Means only thing is that when we are expanding some more thing, then it will take timing because we are not that much fast or fast process maybe, or may not be. Maybe I'm wrong, but the thing is there rightly.
true.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, ladies.
Yeah. So any other question from audience? Anyone? Please. Okay. Anyone? So I think we are clear on our base. So everyone is aligned. So over to you, Shifa.
Yes. So, thank you to all our panelists for sharing such a powerful insight. This discussion truly highlighted the importance of strategic alignment, support ecosystem, and automation in sales transformation. Also, thank you for those thoughtful questions and engaging answer. It's great to see such an active participation from all of you. So before we close, I would like to invite Ecubix team once again to share what's next. They will walk through the roadmap of Ecubix SFA and how organization can collaborate further. So over to you, Ecubix team.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sifa. So, what's next? As I already showcased a glimpse of what's next. So, we are also planning a next RD on AI. So, it will be announced soon when we are going to do that. So, basically, we have learned or we have discussed about what base things are and what needs to be keep in mind. And aligning to that, we will move forward with the AI. So, we are already started work on our AI agent, that is QB. So, we'll see you soon on that.
Okay, so as we come to the end of this roundtable, on behalf of the Brinalytics and Ecubix Smart Solutions, I extend our heartfelt thanks to all the speakers, thought leaders, and attendees for joining us today. A recording of the session will be made available shortly. We also request you to kindly fill out the feedback form that will be shared, and it will also give you an option to